Shalom, shalom. Alright, I'd like to start out by giving all honors, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Wakar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who taught us well, and salutations to the elect brothers pushing this truth with sincerity across all four corners of the globe. I want to give out or send out a hidden gem, which is a hidden gem of prophecy in Daniel 7 concerning the four beasts that Daniel had a vision of. Alright, I consider it a hidden gem because it's not a mystery, but it's involving metaphors and you know it's not easy to come across to break it down. So Abaratazad, the Lord blessed me with the proper the spirit and the insight to bring this to y'all. And let's go. Starting from verse 1 in Daniel chapter 7. Alright, in the year, this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 1. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matters. Verse 2. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of the heaven and strove upon the great sea. All right, that's four empires, and representing the four beasts. Those are four empires that rose upon the sea, which is the sea represents a large multitude of people. So the great sea is the people. And the four winds is the empires of the beast, the empires that the beasts represent, the four beasts represent. Verse 3, and four great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. Right? Those are the four empires, the four beasts. Verse 4, the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. All right, so that first beast is the lion with the wings, or eagle wings, which is Babylon, and the eagle wings represent Assyrian. All right, and when the wings were plucked up is when Babylon conquered Assyria. All right, and it was lifted up and made to stand upon the feet as a man. That's Babylon, ruling. All right, and it was made to have a man's heart was given to it, represents the might and the wisdom. All right, so that's Babylon, the first beast that took over Assyria. And in verse 5 it reads, and behold, another beast, a second like a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had three ribs in the mouth of it, between the teeth of it. All right, And they said, thus onto it arise, devour much flesh. All right, that bear represents Medo Persia. All right, and when it stood up and raised up on one side, it had three ribs in its mouth. Those three ribs were three empires that it had in its mouth, which was Libya, Egypt, and Babylon. All right, and they conquered those three empires. All right, verse 6 says, after this I beheld in another like a leopard, which upon the back of its wing. Let me start over because my eyesight is kind of crazy. Let me enlarge the words, matter of fact. All right, it says, after this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of its four wings of a fowl, and the beast had also four heads, and dominion was given to it. All right, that that uh that third beast is like onto a like a leopard that represents Greek, Greece, the Greeks. All right, and the four wings represented the four. Alexander used to wear. Matter of fact, the leopard represents swiftness. All right, and Alexander used to wear a leopard like crown or garment to represent the swiftness of his might. All right, and how he took over. All right, and the four wings represented the four generals that Alexander passed the kingdom down to. All right, and those four generals was Lashamicus, Cassander, uh, Ptolemy, uh, and Nicator, Seleucus. All right, and those four generals represented the kingdom of Greece. All right, in verse 7 is after this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. All right, and that fourth beast that was dreadful and terrible was the Roman Empire. All right, the Roman Empire, devoured, and it was a great army, and they was the first to use iron. So they stamped out their enemies easily, and they were the greatest army of ancient times, and it's also uh, the beast of today, which is America, because they the superpower of the world, like how Rome became the superpower of the world during ancient times. and they were diverse, meaning which was the 10 horns. All right, the 10 horns represented different 10 different sets of the empire, just like with the American empire of today, they got 10 different nations that represent. That's another form of them, which is NATO and the EU. All right, so that diverse nation of Rome in ancient time that Daniel was speaking of is also the diverse nation of today, which is represented by 10 horns, which is, uh, like I said, NATO and the EU, and is currently ruling the entire world as of today because of its iron teeth, which represents their military. All right, so those are the four beasts, and hopefully I could go into it further in my next lesson. For right now, Lord willing, I hope that was edifying, breaking down the four beasts and who they were in ancient time, and who the fourth beast is today, which is America, which is modern day Babylon, which is Rome all over again. All right, and currently uh, the leader of America is that of like the reincarnation of a Roman Caesar, which was Nero. All right, so Lord willing, now is edifying. Until next time, shalom.